Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is witg. I am an African fat loss coach and I help you get results without the overwhelm. If I had to start my fitness journey again in 2025, knowing everything I know now, I do things very differently. No more wasting time on random workouts, no more struggling with food guilt, and no more thinking I have to be perfect to actually see results. If you are just starting your fitness journey this year, I'm about to give you the exact roadmap to get you strong and sexy, feel confident, and actually get results without all of the confusion. I've been in the fitness industry for over a decade now. Guys, from being a broke university student working out in a tiny dorm room to being on the front cover of Women's Health Middle East magazine, launching multiple fitness brands to now coaching thousands of women across the world. Girl, I've made all of the mistakes so you don't have to. Let's get into it. Okay, you might need to grab your pen and paper because listen up. The first thing you're going to need to know is that strength training over everything. I know you see Pilates girlies. I know you want a box. I know you wanted this. I know you wanted that. Basics first. We're going to start with strength training. Everything else, it's an add-on. The first thing I will do is prioritize strength training. I won't do hours of cardio. I won't drink any detox tea. I won't bother with the waist trainers. You get my drift? Don't be fooled by scam. Focus. Strength training. Lifting weights and progressively getting stronger. I wasted so long thinking I had to burn endless calories on the treadmill to get results. But building muscle, that is the real cheat code for fat loss, for better metabolism, for body composition, girl. So if you're starting now, aim for 3 to 4 days of strength training a week. Trust me, future you will thank you. Step 2, ditch the clean eating trap. If you spend any time on the internet, today they'll say vegan diet, tomorrow is keto, next tomorrow is protein, it's not even protein because protein is great, but what is this one that people are doing now? Carnivore diet. It's just so much information out there. I will ditch all the trendy diets and focus on eating balanced whole foods that are high in protein. Another big mistake, I used to think I had to eat clean all the time. Chicken breast, broccoli, suffering, premium suffering. And I remember when I was in uni, when I would Google like healthy recipes and healthy diets, everything that would come up would be salad, random juices, and I was so confused because being a Nigerian gal, I was like, okay, where's our food? Like, is it that I cannot eat amala, I cannot eat eba, like what is happening here? It took me years to refine my process, to understand nutrition, to understand that African foods are not the enemy. Okay, you do not have to eat salads to get results. What you need to do is get smarter around how you eat food, focus on whole balanced food, embrace portion control, eat high protein. Do you get my drift? The truth is protein keeps you full, helps you build muscle, and it supports your fat loss goals. And as an African girl, I'm not giving up rice and stew. That eba, I go sit chow. So what I like to do is balance my plate using the AfroBowls method that I've designed. It's in my free fat loss guide below. Download it for free. Essentially, what you're going to be doing is 35% protein on your plate, around 30% fiber. You're going to be doing around 20% carbs and then 10% healthy fats. This way, I stay full, energized. I'm not suffering. I'm enjoying my favorite foods. Life is good over here. Life is good over here. Join us. How do you feel? Step 3. I would incorporate walking. I know the basic is like 10,000 steps, but it's a bit too much for most of us. I like to do 6,000 a day. It's the bare minimum. If you live in a place where you can walk everywhere. If you live in a city like Lagos, where walking is at the risk of your life, invest in a walking pad. Or get your steps in on the treadmill when you go to the gym. But walking is a non-negotiable. What I like to do is actually break my walks throughout the day. So I walk during my meetings, I walk in between after a meal, as opposed to just taking out full time for walking. This way, every hour or so, I'm walking about 5 to 10 minutes. Walking is so underrated for fat loss, for your recovery, and just for your overall movement and health. If I was starting over, I would aim for at least 6,000 steps. Bonus points if I can get to 8,000 or 10,000. And yes, this includes running around in Lagos traffic, going to the market, grabbing groceries. Whatever it is that you do, just do more of it, be more active. And I will try not to overthink it. Remember, small steps count. Step number 4, I would master portion control and not restriction. Listen, I do not believe in cutting out whole food groups. People will tell you, oh, cut out carbs, cut out this, cut out that. I don't believe in it, because unless you're willing to cut out something for life, there's literally no point, because you're going to stop and your results will no longer be given. What I like to do is focus on consuming mindfully. This is where portion control comes into play. One thing I wish I learned earlier is that it's not about what you eat, but how much. A plate of jollof rice is not the enemy. It is the oversized portion and small meats that is stopping your progress. No, because why is your rice this high? Why is your rice high like this? And then you have put two tiny meat on top. I'm just thinking back, and lowest of keys, I'm judging my mom because, mommy, why did you serve our plates like that? Why? It's okay. We know better. You know better. So go and do better. I would totally start using very simple portion control methods like the hand guide system. Face full of protein, thumb full of fat, etc, etc. You get the gist. Or I would also employ simple tracking methods like MyFitnessPal, which actually gives you a bit more insight into what you're eating and what it contains. For my clients in my program, all they have to ever do is take a picture of their meals, and my app automatically tracks exactly what they're having. Tracking can be a great tool, especially when you're starting and need to build understanding of the foods that you're actually eating. But do not get too hung up on that, because it's a tool. It's not like a must, but it can be helpful. And again, you do not need to be perfect, but knowing how much you're eating, creating that awareness and mindfulness makes all of the difference. Step 5, you need to build a routine that actually works for you. You see those Instagram girlies, like those routines that you are saving, you know that you're not actually going to do it, right? Like that girl has her life. You don't know what's happening behind her scenes, right? When you think about building a wellness routine, I want you to think about, okay, my name is Bemi. I work in 9 to 5, for example. I have this amount of time. I enjoy these kind of meals. Think about all of these things and build a routine that works for you, which is why I do what I do. As a personalized health coach, I help people build routines that work for their individual system, because I promise you, there are no two same lifestyles out there. And try as you might to copy what everyone else is doing, unless you really customize it to yourself, you're either going to stop or you're not going to get the results that you really want to get. One of the biggest mistakes I made was trying to do everything at once. I was overwhelmed by all the information I was seeing. 6 a.m. workouts, I did it. Cutting out sugar at once, I did it. Eating 5 meals a day, I did it. Let me just tell you something. Those things never lasted. If I was starting all over again, I would focus on small, consistent habits. 3 to 4 workouts a week. 1 to 2 home-cooked meals. Drinking lots of water, working on my sleep, building small routines, and just trying to stay consistent. Bonus points if you're walking more and managing your stress levels. That's it. Fitness is a long game. So build a routine that works for your lifestyle, not just what some fitness influencer on Instagram is saying. Step 6, community and accountability. That is your cheat code, sis. Let's be real. Staying motivated is hard. The biggest shift in my journey came when I surrounded myself with like-minded people. I cannot tell you, when I left uni, I actually realized that a lot of my uni friends, we just didn't like the same things. I was trying to go to the gym, I was trying to do active things, and they were like, ooh, we want to go to the club. Don't get me wrong, I love a good club night, right? But at the same time, I really just wanted to build a community with people who were similar to me, who enjoyed the things that I was doing. And when I made those friends, and that's when I became that girl, because it was just what I did. We incorporated it in our lifestyle. So I would encourage you to find community with people who share the same goals and share the same habits. And sometimes making friends can be hard. Sometimes building community can be hard, which is why I do what I do as a coach, but also nurture the community that I nurture so that people can actually find like-minded friends. In my dance classes in Dubai, for example, we used to just connect so many women. So find something you enjoy, build community around it. It will help you stay consistent. You will make it your lifestyle. So having support will make all of the difference. If you're struggling, join a community, find a workout class, or hire a coach. Whether it's even just a friend who actually checks in on you, it's very key. Motivation and discipline will change and it will fade, but support and accountability will always be there, and it will get you through the roof. And last but not the least, track progress the right way. If you're only measuring your progress with just the scale, you are setting yourself up for problems, because that scale is not the most accurate way to track how you're actually progressing. When I first started, I was obsessed with the number on the scale until I actually realized that your body composition matters way more, and it's a more accurate depiction of your health and where you're going to go with your aesthetics than the scale. Now I track progress through how well my clothes fit, how strong I feel, my waist measurements, and progress pictures. The scale will go up and down, but real progress is in how you feel. So if you're starting your fitness journey in 2025, here is your game plan. Strength train, eat enough protein, walk daily, control portions, do not restrict, build a routine that fits your life, find a community and support, and track your progress beyond the scale. If you do these things, you will see real results without the burnout, and you're less likely to give up. Okay, girl, I hope this helps. I am genuinely rooting for you. But tell me, where exactly are you in your fitness journey? Drop a comment below and let's get you on the right track. And if you found this video helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more videos like this. We're here every single week. Download my free fat loss guide to actually get you started, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.